1.7 goals per game for the Buckeyes, who will send it to start us off on this beautiful Friday afternoon here in College Park, Maryland.
And we're talking about scoring. It's about time we talk about number 8 on OSU.
It's never too early to talk about Makenna Webster, who was transferring in 2 years ago from Wisconsin. Now, keen-eared among you may think, Wisconsin doesn't have a field hockey team. They don't.
You're right.
She played ice hockey at Wisconsin. She plays it at Ohio State as well. Won a national championship with the Badgers and with the Buckeyes on the ice. And boy, has she been great on turf this season. 33 points for Makenna Webster, the grad student. There's so much experience in this Ohio State team, and I think that's going to be really important today against a team like Maryland.
Experience is the exact word I was going to use. You know, there's 7 out of the 11 starting players are seniors or grad students, and that's really important.
Great interception there by Rain Wright. Rain Wright's got a lot on her plate today, I think, against this high-powered offense. So good
Absolutely.
to see her, if you're Maryland, get off to a good start, kind of find her legs early in this one.
Yeah, but we've seen Rain Wright rise to the challenge and, take on some of those best forwards in the NCAA.
Here's to Burdine around midfield. She's going to try to play it near side. This is Morris Adams. Morris Adams trying to work it down into the corner, and it's stolen by the Buckeyes. This is Cam Standish with it.
Erica Morris Adams has been playing some really great field hockey lately. She has done a great job building the ball out of the back, starting the attack from the right back. We spoke with her just yesterday, and she's really confident, and she agrees. She feels like she's been playing some great hockey lately. And it's nice to see the Maryland defense. That's why they're so good. Every single player on the field is included in their attacks.
Here's an interception by Gurka. She tried to get to the shooting circle, got stopped before she did. And it's going to stay Maryland ball, I believe, off a deflection. Well, the Terps have it in the offensive zone here. This is a really, really good Ohio State Buckeyes defense. Both teams have given up just 9 goals so far this season. That pass into the shooting circle. Macy Bradford could not come up with it on the back end.
That was a nice little move by Rain Wright, really composed on the ball. Ohio State definitely seems to be pressing super high really early in the game so far.
Got to try to make some of these entries for Maryland as hard as you possibly can when the Terps get into the attacking zone and get numbers forward especially. That's when they can really be dangerous.
Maryland also pressing super high on the Ohio State defenders.
Here's an interception because of it. Working in is Gayton. Whistle goes. It's going to stay with the Terps. Gayton looking to take this quickly. She'll do just that. Into the corner. This is Morris Adams coming up from the back. She's trying to work through 3 defenders. That's not going to work. And the Buckeyes take it the other way. Forced out of play by Morris Adams. That gives her defense time to get back and transition.
There's Ella Gayton again, set up in front of the ball. 4 goals in the last 3 games for the Terps. She's done a really nice job, but we've seen her on the forward line, and you see her now kind of dropping back to this midfield unit. She played in the midfield against American and did really well. Missy Maharg mentioned yesterday they're still trying some new things out. Moving Hope back up to the forward line.
Here's Hope Rose, right on cue. Can she get it around the goalie? Danson, no, but she's going to win a penalty corner for Maryland. A good start to the Terps. They're going to get the first crack at it.
And we are familiar with Maryland corners.
Absolutely. They had 10 of them against American just a few days ago. But how about this job by Hope Rose? It's tight space right on that end line. She makes a good play.
Great work there by Hope Rose, and 3 out of the 4 goals for the Terps against American came on penalty corners, so they are super threatening in this situation.
And when you've got a player who spent time with Team USA over in Paris, taking them into Burdine, you certainly have a good shot at it. Josie Holloman in the middle, Hope Rose next to her standing. Those are definitely the two top options for the Terps here. Cross it goes. It's set by Morris Adams. It's Holloman to take. It's deflected away. Not a bad look, though, on the penalty corner. Maryland's going to get another chance at it.
That was a good fly by Ohio State, but might have just gotten the shin guard or the foot.
To Burdine, looking. Maryland's going to switch Hope Rose and Holloman here. It's Morris Adams, can't control it. And she tried to give it off to Hope Rose. Erica Morris Adams, who's usually so sure with the slip up there to give Ohio State back the ball.
It was definitely good work by Erica Morris Adams to immediately recover and try to win that ball back.
Oh, no, she didn't give up on the play at all. And I think that's kind of that defender mindset, right? As soon as you have a chance to go back on defense, there's that switch that's flipped. Here comes Maryland into the circle again. It's Bradford. Across it goes. She's looking for Klein out. Contact is made. Klein out is hobbling after the fact. And there's going to be a review coming. And if you're Maryland, you're just hoping that, I mind, Klein out, the freshman, is okay.
Absolutely. She's had a great season so far. She started every game for the Terps as a freshman. Has done a really nice job just gelling with this midfield unit.
Makenna Webster started making that square with her fingers, the good old VAR sign out of soccer. She wanted the refs to take a look. The refs did take a look, and she got the call. Here comes Maryland the other way again, though. Nicewanger working into the shooting circle. There's Hope Rose. It's blocked away by Danson. Rose tries it again, kicked away by Danson that time.
What a save by Danson. Ranks 5th in goals against average, save percentage, and wins and loss percentage in the NCAA right now. 3 categories. A veteran back there in the cage for the Buckeyes. Clearly really comfortable, really experienced.
6 shutouts this season for Danson. That's half of her starts coming in. It's just been an unbelievable year. I think everybody at Ohio State has taken a big step forward this season. It's happened across the board. That's Makenna Webster, took it into the shooting circle, but a whistle is going to stop that attack.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
This one. Morris Adams sets it. Rose, a pass. Holloman bouncing up and over. And Ohio State has survived this time. And I think at some extent here, Sabrina, once you take a few in a row like that, the pressure is still on. Even if you don't score, you're really, really tiring out this Ohio State defense. Here's the ball sent into the middle. Ohio State trying to get this clear.
You're exactly right, and especially the flyer. You know, that flyer is basically doing a 16-yard sprint over and over again every new penalty corner.
It's almost like a punishment, right? Everybody line up on the line.
Good work by the Terps to keep possession.
Again, that's not something that we've really seen from either team much today. It's just been so bang-bang. It seems like, especially in the early stages of the game, both teams is trying to wrestle momentum away from the other, just get those chances going forward.
Yeah, and I think that's a testament to just how competitive both of these teams are, how high they pressure, not giving any player much room to breathe with the ball.
This is why you go to a school like Maryland to play games like this. Late game, 2 top 10 teams on the field, and for Ohio State, As that's sent into the middle, Hope Rose couldn't find the touch. It goes up and over. But these players that have come to Ohio State, they've come here to build something, and boy, have they.
Absolutely, and we spoke with Ms. Mahar yesterday, and she said every game like this, every huge game, that's an opportunity for our team to grow. And like you said, every game, this high level, it makes you better.
And that's why the Big Ten, I think, as a whole has been so good, you know, in the tournament these last few years. It's that if you make it out of the Big Ten, you know, you've already played some of the best teams that you possibly can, and they're league games. They're not non-conference games at the beginning of the year. You're getting the best teams after they've had time to kind of figure everything out.
Exactly.
Terps trying to figure this Ohio State defense out right now, and a whistle is going to go the Buckeyes' favor. How good have the Buckeyes looked so far, Sabrina, on defense tonight? They've seemed so comfortable.
They've looked really, really good on defense, and they're just very composed. They play low defense and team defense. You see a lot of the midfielders dropping in. There's 2v1, 3v2, double teaming the ball always.
Maryland trying to finally figure out a way to break them down. That's sent into the middle. It's cleared off the line. Maryland wants a penalty corner.
We're talking about defense. That is quite a bit of defense right there, right on the goal line.
It was Maya Everett, number 2, who had a look at it, and that's punched away by Danson. Maryland resumed play quickly there. Danson makes a nice save on the back end. That is her 3rd of the game.
We're about 2 minutes left in the quarter, and the pace has not stopped. It's been high pace the entire game, and I think we can talk about the depth of both of these teams. You know, we've seen subs flying in. They're subbing 6 to 8 players per game, and the skill does not drop.
Klein out trying to send this in. Bradford, did she keep it in? No. Ohio State will take over. Nice Wonger in the corner. She's going to turn, pass it back. This is Everett. Everett into the shooting circle. Klein out pushing. She's got a chance. She turns. It's kicked away by Danson, who has been so good, but a penalty corner's coming.
That Ohio State defense in there is a brick wall right now.
Just swarming to the ball. And for Danson, just trying to do whatever she can to stop the threat, even if it's temporary. And now the Buckeyes are going to need to defend a penalty corner. Penalty corner is so unique, I think, across sports. I mean, there's not really anything
like it?
No, I don't think so, because you've got free throws, you've got penalty strokes, which are kind of like a penalty kick, but nothing really like this. It's like an extreme power play. The numbers advantage. You've got to start in your own net. Certainly not what you want if you're on the Buckeyes here. Across it goes. It's Klein out to take. Into the mixer. Ohio State wants a whistle. They've got it, and they're going to go quickly here. Trying to catch Maryland off guard. Brost. A pass across is deflected by Rain Wright. A crucial defensive play stops the Ohio State chance for now.
Huge stop and beautiful anticipation by Rain Wright.
If she doesn't get a stick to that, that's a one-on-one. It's going to just keep going out of play on the far side. What an incredible play here. And that's a player who has as much experience as you can have in field hockey. I think it showed there with the anticipation. You said it.
Rain Wright is definitely a player who brings, you know, not only leadership experience, but she's played at an international level. She's played for the U.S. youth teams, and that's a lot of pressure. So you got to think a game like today, she's feeling pretty comfortable.
She certainly showed it there. Pass back to Fichtner. This is sent into the shooting circle. It's touched away by Josie Holloman. And now Ohio State's going to get their first chance from a corner. With 11 seconds left to go.
This is going to be a huge opportunity for the Buckeyes right here. And again, for those who don't know, in field hockey, even if the time runs out, the corner still plays through.
So again, 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Sent across. It's Fichtner deflected up and punched away and over the goal. What a save by Klobasco.
That was huge. Good work by Alyssa Klobasco to get up there and get that ball out of the circle.
That's unbelievable. How about Klobasco tracking that ball, getting it up and over the net? That's a heck of a save.
And that's going in without a touch.
Yeah. It takes a really weird deflection off of the stick of Gerka there. Klobasco saw it the whole way. And we will step away. Still no score in this heavyweight bout.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Vince is going to crack first. It's played across here by Fichtner.
It's definitely not because of a lack of opportunities at this point.
That goes all the way out. And you're right. I mean, there's been plenty of opportunities, but there's just been excellent defense, excellent goalkeeping. This has not been an uneventful game, that's for sure. Maryland, however, holding the edge in terms of opportunities. They're out shooting the Buckeyes 8-2.
Good control there by Ella Gayton.
So tough when you're going backwards. If you turn it over in your own zone, bad things tend to happen, especially against a team like Ohio State.
Fleur Klinenberg doing a lot of nice work defensively, working back.
Here's a pass to the middle looking for Everett. Couldn't find her. Whistle's going to go. Penalty corners coming here for the Terps.
You know, this entire game, Ohio State has been doing a really nice job of dropping into the circle and just kind of clogging that space. Maryland hasn't been able to find many opportunities in the field of play. They've been finding a lot of corners, but not much room, not much time to take a swing on it.
Again, especially now that you're getting into the tail end here of this first half. Everything, I guess, just gets amplified. You really want to try to take the lead going into the locker room. It's set up for Holloman. She'll take it. Deflected away. Ohio State's defense steps up again.
And that's just high-level goalkeeping right there.
Buckeyes, I mean, it is just unbelievable. Every time Maryland gets a corner, it seems like they don't even flinch. They just say, all right, time to go and do our jobs. Boy, have they so far tonight.
It's a really impressive penalty corner unit, and this is a team who let up 0 penalty corners in their latest game against Kent State.
That's definitely always something that coaches just love to see. If you kind of stay out of your own way and limit those opportunities for your opponent.
I'm sure goalkeepers love to see that as well.
Oh, absolutely. I think that this defense has done a lot that goalkeeper Abby Danson has enjoyed this year, and that's why she's given up less than 0.7 goals per game. Gurka sending it in. It's kicked away, but it's not all the way cleared by Danson. Buckeyes trying to do that now.
That was a really nice speed there by Lena Gherkin. Good decision to just make that reverse pass. Not a full wind-up. Didn't have too much time, but get the ball in the circle and see what happens.
That was dangerous into the middle, and now Cam Standish is trying to get it away, but Maya Everett picks her pocket. Just over a minute remaining. Holloman trying to find Macy Bradford there, but too much on it. Goes all the way out.
That was a good lead there by Macy Bradford. We saw the cousin-to-cousin goal against American on Monday and for a round 2.
Unforced error there was almost a catastrophe to give Terps the ball deep in the Buckeyes' own zone, but Aaron Little was there to save the day. Brost. She was looking for Makenna Webster there, couldn't find her. It's going to go all the way out of play far side.
We've seen Hallie Brost on the ball quite a bit in that attacking end. She is 3 for 3 in goals per game against Maryland. The last 3 games Ohio State has played, she's had a goal.
So that is going to do it for the first half, as there's still been a lot of action. There just hasn't been any goals. But
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
It's definitely feeling pretty frantic, pretty back and forth right now. Both teams just need to take a breath and possess.
it's Hope Rose cutting in. Whistle goes before she could take that shot. That shot will not count as the 11th save, even though somehow Danson just standing there kept it out. That's the kind of night
Definitely
it's been. That's
interesting. You know, sometimes there's some really nice saves that don't always go on the stat sheet.
I think she just was looking at the ref, making sure that that call was made, as Maya Everett just ran over Claudia Thomas. But she was not even looking at the ball. She was looking at the ref, and the ball hit off her leg pad. It's just been that kind of night, I guess, for Abby Danson. Some nights you're going to get every shot right at you. Some nights it's just perfect shot after perfect shot. Maryland doesn't even need a perfect shot. They just need a shot to go here tonight. And if you're Ohio State, just got to hang on as long as you can. Take advantage of the opportunities you do have and try to steal your first ever win against the Maryland Terrapins. It's sent in to Hope Rose and kicked away. Abby Danson again. That's Everett switching fields. Keep an eye out on Everett here as Wright goes to the outside. That leaves Makenna Webster wide open, or at least not covered by her. Try to find Brost here. Brost turns. She wants a call. It doesn't come. And Maryland's going to take it the other way. Bradford looking to send it long. It's Holloman. Holloman with Rose. Rose stuck her stick out, couldn't find it. And a whistle's going to go.
Josie Holloman calling for the video referral. Looking for a corner on that play.
But look at how close Hope Rose is there if she can just find a way to pick that out. There's 11 seconds left to go in the third. Maryland might have a penalty corner coming here.
And if Maryland does not win this video referral, then they will lose it.
If they don't win this referral, you just think back to how close Hope Rose was. Her stick reaching out. If she brings that back to her body, she has a shot. Let's take another look here at the contact made. That's Victoria Coots, the freshman, in a tough spot.
And really interesting, we've seen Josie Holloman doing really nice work in the defensive end so far. All of a sudden, she's the one getting up, getting that ball into the circle.
So what are we seeing here from Coots?
It looks like Holloman is looking for a stick hack, looking for a corner.
A great shot here by our crew. That's Nate Schwartz up there in the camera. He's doing a great job. Rachel Wolkoff in the control room, manning the replay board. Great work, per usual, from her. And
Umpire's still taking a look.
Right. I mean, this is a critical call. A critical call.
And you got to think a penalty corner with 11 seconds left, 1 quarter to go.
Time's not an issue.
Important.
That's more than enough time. You can run whatever you want, and you know Maryland likes to get creative from these. Let's take one last look at it here. The contact by Coots to Holloman.
Definitely a tough call. Josie Holloman seemed pretty confident with her video referral call. You see Hope Rose overlapping really nicely right behind Josie Holloman for that look.
Well, refs are taking their time, but you can't blame them. It's an important call. And this could change the game. This could change the Big Ten season if Maryland gets the call and gets a goal.
And it's going to be a corner. Good decision by Josie Holloman.
As you said, it's all about the referrals, and great time to pull that out if you're Holloman.
And you usually think when a player like that seems super confident, she might know for sure that she's going to win that penalty corner.
So everybody on Ohio State putting on the equipment, everybody else has to go past midfield.
Maryland pretty comfortable with their penalty corners lately. 3 out of their 4 goals against American on Monday were seen on penalty corners.
And everybody in this stadium holds their breath. What a moment this could be. Maryland trying to take the lead here in the third. It's Hope Rose. She takes, deflected away. Has Ohio State survived again? Yes, they have. This Buckeye defense, time and time again, has just been so good tonight.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
That's Klein out working through a few. She gives it all the way up to Nopert. Nopert into the circle. She will turn. I don't know. She kept that in.
Looks like she just went off that end line with her last pull. But how about that work by Anneman Kleinhout? in the center of the field, and really nice 3D elimination skills, just lifting the ball over the defensive stick.
My Everett switching fields. This is Josie Holloman. Great night for her, but she's been kept off the score sheet.
Josie Holloman, really interesting player. You know, she does really solid work in the defensive end, and also someone who's at the top of her team's stat sheets and goals as well.
Here comes the Buckeyes the other way. It's Riley Hudson taking it forward. Hudson turns. Hudson makes a move and passes it across. Ohio State wants a corner. Ohio State's going to get it. Could this be the moment in this matchup when the Buckeyes finally get the offense going?
This is an important one for the Buckeyes. They've had just 2 corners to Maryland's 9 so far.
They've been outshot 13-2, 10-2, and shots that are on goal. As Maryland's defense is scheming behind Klobasco. How about the tension behind this corner? This is what you live for. It's Aaron Little to take.
Big breath there by Aaron Little.
Little across, it's set up, a shot is in! Ohio State takes the lead! It's Fichtner!
The placement of that goal was perfect.
Katie Fichtner's done her job all night long defensively. How fitting for a defender to give the visitors first blood.
Katie Fichtner with just a ripper to that right post.
You cannot hit it better than that. Buckeyes, 1-0. All right then. What's Maryland's response?
These next 2 minutes are super important because the momentum is really the Buckeyes' way, and the Terps, this is their opportunity to push back, answer back immediately.
Here come the Terps. It's picked off. It's Aaron Little. How about her delivery on the penalty corner? Everything went right there for a team that's taken just 2 shots before that. They looked like a well-oiled machine.
Textbook penalty corner execution.
Here's Hope Rose spinning, passing, whistle goes. Maryland trying to take this quickly. Klein out, turning, trying to pass it across, and it's intercepted. There's some pep in the step of both teams now. Klein out juggling. She wants a whistle, she gets it. Maryland is going to have a chance here on a corner to tie it. What a blow that would be to Ohio State.
And that's the response Maryland was looking for. Find an outcome, find a shot, find a penalty corner. Just a few minutes after that goal.
Find a chance to take a deep breath. After you get punched in the mouth, it's all about how you respond. Missy Maharg is really hopeful here in her unit, who scored 3 times from corners on Monday. And when you've got an Olympian sending it across, good things tend to happen.
And so many options at the top of the circle. We have Hope Rose, we have Josie Holloman.
Nervy feel in the stadium here. DeBurdine sends it across. It's Hope Rose. She turns. She moves. It's saved. Second effort. Maryland ties it. It's Klein out. It's 1-1. That didn't take long for the Terps.
And that is how you answer. And Kleinhout, just her second goal of the season. Beautiful finish in that upper left-hand corner. And we were talking about all game. It's going to need to be the second effort. The goalkeepers are doing a fantastic job with those straight shots. It's what you're going to do after the fact.
And how about Hope Rose making the move, the fake, off the corner? We've got ourselves a whole new ball game.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Trying to keep it up. That time it goes out.
We see Makenna Webster there. I'm sure she's been a bit frustrated this game, not getting much space at all.
Here's Maryland. Here's Ohio State. Who's going to break first? And will it be before the clock hits 0? Could have overtime coming.
Don't speak it into existence just yet.
Oh, absolutely not. You know that for these two teams, it can only take one chance. Kleinout got to stick to that, but the whistle goes quickly. Ohio State tries to play quickly, and a violation's going to give it right back to Maryland. 50 seconds to go. We've got a showdown under the lights now. Ohio State trying to end it here in regulation. It slid in. Whistle goes. Penalty corner coming with 36 seconds left to go.
And that is the exact opportunity Ohio State was looking for to finish this game in regulation.
Buckeyes with a golden opportunity. They're going to put 1 second back up. It's 37 seconds separating these two in OT. Buckeyes trying to just end it right now. Doesn't get much better than this. Obviously, Fiechner could be a focal point. Could never count out Webster as well. Here's a shot. Deflected! Is it in? Yes, it is! Buckeyes take the lead! 29 seconds to go! And the refs are going to take a look. Let's do the same. I think that's Makenna Webster on the back post. Who else? And this is one of the biggest calls in the season in the Big Ten. Is Makenna Webster going to have her winner? Or is Maryland going to get the biggest break of all time?
We haven't said her name too much in this game just because of the pressure that's been on her. You know, Rainwright hip to hip with her all game, but who else in that moment to finish the job?
Chaos in front of the goal. And Webster, right place, right time as of now.
Now, if this goal stands, 30 seconds, that's still a lot of time. Enough time to get up the field for the Terps.
And if it doesn't, and Maryland cannot find, well, if either team can't find a difference maker, we're on a sudden death. Just absolute chaos in front of the goal, and nobody on Maryland appeals immediately. It almost kind of feels like if you're Maryland, just why not take a look at a time like that? But
it is definitely difficult to see from this angle if there was a foul.
It just looks like it ping-pongs around to me. Now Kleinout was immediately talking to the ref. Maybe she saw something from her angle.
And it might be a situation like you just said, 30 seconds left in the game.
Why wouldn't you?
Why not?
So, just judging off of what I'm seeing from the room next to us, it looks like they're looking at something before the initial shot.
So some things to look at before the initial shot are, if the ball did not come outside of the circle, then that goal will not count.
Let's take one last look at it before the call is made. From there, Klobasco almost had that. And again, the ball just falls perfectly to Makenna Webster. And everybody is just sitting here waiting. We're looking at different camera angles. I mean, this is unbelievable. The drama. The drama here is...
Might also be looking at that stick to stick with rain right on the goal line.
Man, this call, after all of this waiting, is either going to be heartbreak, relief, or absolute jubilation. All right, ref has seen enough. It's a goal. Makenna Webster. Maryland's got 30 seconds to tie it, and they're going to pull their goalie.
Makenna Webster ranked in the top 10 in goals and assists per game, top 5 in points per game in the NCAA.
An unbelievable game. Let's take one last look. There's Webster, number 8, on the back post. Maryland didn't even have a ball. Everybody back for the Buckeyes. Can the Terps find a stunner? It's Hope Rose to take. Here comes Maryland. Everybody up. Pass is picked off by Webster, but it's stolen right back by Maryland. Whistle goes Terps' way. It's sent into the middle, deflected out. Webster had it for a second. We got the final 10 or so seconds left. It goes out, Ohio State ball, and for the first time in their history, the Buckeyes take down the Terps. They have not yet woken up from their dream season. 12-1.
A dream season for the Buckeyes. Incredible season, incredible finish.